Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be reviewing this Sam's Beauty Supply hair. Guys, this is a 1B and 613, 3 bundles in a closure, and it's so bomb. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how I turned that purple. It's kind of like a purple dimension color. It's really cool. So I'm just showing you guys how the hair looks right now. It's 12 inches, so it hits you about like shoulder length. So first, I'm going to be using the 150 Platinum Adore watercolor dye, and I started out with this because I really wanted a silver color at first, but after doing this process over and over, the hair just would not get to that really nice silver color that I wanted. So this is how it looked, and it just, I don't know, it wasn't working. I opened the bundles and everything, it just did not look good, and this is how it looked after I dyed it. And as you guys can see, the closure part is a different tone than the bundles. So after that, I said no, I'm gonna do purple instead. So for the purple process, I used the Violet Gem and the Adore watercolor, and I squeezed that in first, and then I went over the bundles after mixing it, and it gave me a pretty nice color, but it wasn't as deep and rich as I wanted it. So I just went over all parts of it just so everything would be even. As you guys can see, the closure is a completely different color than the bundles, by the way, guys. So then I went in with Rich Eggplant, and this was for the roots part. I wanted the roots to be dark black, and then it went into like the Rich Eggplant color, and then it went into the Violet Gem color, so it'd be kind of like an ombre effect. So that's what I did, and as you guys can see right here, it kind of looks darker at the roots, and then it gets lighter. But when it dried, guys, I made the wig after, and this is how it was looking. Right, so of course we still have some blonde spots. So after I made the wig, I went back and I dipped all of the hair in Violet Gem so that the top part wasn't too dark. So now I'm just gonna apply the wig for you guys because I thought I was done. I thought I was killing the game, but my sister curled it for me and it was looking really nice and everything. So I was like, let me go ahead and apply this for you guys so you guys can see how it's looking. So I'm gonna clean my forehead with alcohol. You guys already know the process. I'm gonna apply the wig to my head, pull it forward, and I'm gonna comb out the curls because I wanted the curls to be a little bit looser than this, not as tight. And yeah, just brush through it, and as you guys can see, the colors were mixing and it looked really nice. So cutting the lace for this, it was really easy because it's a closure. I used my scissors and I just clipped it in the front, and then I used a razor to just do like jagged edges in the front. As you guys can see, this closure is really nice. It matches my skin tone really nicely, and it lays well. So I'm using the Bold Hold Active Glue for this application process, and I only did one layer for this, and guys, it lasted like 3 days. I'm not even gonna lie, because it's a closure and you don't really do as much in it. So I waited for it to dry. I put the wig down, and then I used my rat tail comb and pushed it down like I usually do, and then I plucked a little. And guys, I know I should have put my scarf on before this, but I was fiending to pluck because as y'all could see, it wasn't looking as realistic as possible. I don't like doing baby hairs on straight hair, as you guys know, but I felt like this closure was looking too boxy. And that's why I don't really do closures as much as frontals, because it's not a lot to work with. But I did it anyways, and I'm just laying this down with some even edge control, as you guys know from my previous videos. And after this, I'm just going to put a scarf on just to lay that in place, and then I'll be right back. So when I removed the scarf, of course, some of the baby hairs were removed, so I just went in with makeup before I fixed them. And then the makeup, you know, that just makes it look a little bit more realistic and hides some of the knots in the front. So I just went over everywhere that had lace and fixed it, and then I went over my baby hairs to make it look a little bit better. But you know, it's a lot of moving around, so I brought them all the way back, and guys, I went and I plucked some more because it just still wasn't looking good enough for me. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted it to look a little bit more thin and natural, and it wasn't looking right. It's a closure and you gotta really do this. So I just wanted them plucked to my liking, and as you guys can see, it's looking a little bit better. As you guys can see now, it looks a little bit better than before. It's looking a little bit more realistic because of all that extra plucking and the makeup. And as you guys can see, the hair is looking so nice. Like, the colors are blending and I'm just feeling it at this point. And yeah, I know, like, this is not for everybody, but I was feeling it in the moment, you know. A little cameo, flash, boom, okay, bring it back, okay, let him know. So I'm just showing you guys the scalp and how realistic this closure color is from Sam's Beauty. They actually did a great job, and I'm just showing you guys some pictures of how it looks in natural lighting and in artificial lighting. I was feeling it, but I wasn't done because, you know, I'm just weird. So I went and I bought another rich eggplant, guys, and I wanted to go over all of the hair because I was tired of the light pink on the bottom. So I used this entire bottle and I went over all of the wig again, even the closure part. And after this, I got a darker color, but as you guys know, the closure is darker than the bundle part of the wig. So after this whole process of doing the watercolor again, it was darker, but the closure came out even darker than before. So now the bundles look like the closure did before, but the closure looks like almost black. But it's not that bad. Right now it looks all uniform, but as you guys will see in the end, I inserted a picture. It looks completely different. So, you know, if you guys want one even color, you probably have to pull the closure back and dye the ends in a dark purple, or you'd have to use like a regular box dye because I think that's the only thing that will get everything to be one color. And this is just how it looks after I did that part. I kind of like the darker purple better because it doesn't look too like alarming. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I'll see you guys later in the next one. Have a great day, and remember to subscribe.